The Young and the Restless Amelia Heinle leaks, shocking Kyle and Victoria details. 3 things Y&R fans should know. The Young and the Restless Y&R. Spoilers reveal that Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, and Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinle, are kicking off a scandalous storyline that's going to shake things up in a big way. Following Victoria and Kyle's first passionate encounter in the August 27th episode, there'll be much more drama to come. Amelia Heinle leaked some story details in a new interview with TV Insider. So here are 3 things Y&R fans should know. 1. Kyle and Victoria's passion is more than a one-time deal. If you were thinking Victoria and Kyle might just need to get this one encounter out of their systems, think again. Victoria and Kyle won't be able to stop after they get started, so they'll begin sneaking around together all the time. They're going to just keep it a secret, and it's the furthest thing from their minds that anyone will ever find out. It's still in the beginning, so they're not talking about their feelings yet, Heinle said. 2. Victoria questions Claire's true feelings for Kyle. Amelia Heinle confirmed that it starts out as a fun thing for Kyle and Victoria despite the complications of it all. However, Victoria will ultimately deal with some guilt since she'll be sizzling with the same man who once loved and proposed to her daughter, Claire Newman, Haley Aaron. That's why Victoria will feel the need to quiz Claire a bit and figure out if she's truly put Kyle in the rearview mirror. I think there are a couple of instances where Victoria talks to Claire and gets her to admit that she's really over Kyle in a very subtle way just to make sure, Heinle shared. 3. New writers are taking over Victoria and Kyle's long-term story. Heinle also discussed how all the actors involved in this storyline are hoping that the show drags it out for drama's sake. The longer Kyle and Victoria's families are in the dark on their secret romance, the more explosive the big reveal will be. Based on Heinle's comments, the new co-head writers, Jamie Giddens and Dan O'Connor, will be handling the fallout. That means we're looking at a soapy long-term storyline that'll play out over multiple months. I feel like right now with the new writers coming in, it's a work in progress. I feel like we're seeing how it goes. They're fully committed to it, but nothing is set in stone in terms of the story yet, Heinle said. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Kyle and Victoria's stunning news will blow up down the road, but there'll be a lot of close calls and curveballs first. Young and the Restless Amelia Heinle leaks, shocking Kyle and Victoria details. 3 things Y&R fans should know. The Young and the Restless just dropped one of its most unexpected romantic bombshells in years, and it looks like the fallout is only getting started. After Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinle, and Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, finally gave in to their undeniable chemistry, many viewers assumed the sizzling encounter would be a brief lapse in judgment. Instead, Heinle has revealed that this shocking pairing is heading in a much bigger direction, and the consequences could shake Genoa City for months to come. In a revealing interview, Heinle teased what's next for Victoria's risky romance, why Claire could become a major obstacle, and how the show's new creative team plans to stretch the drama to its breaking point. Here are the 3 biggest takeaways every Y&R fan needs to know. 1. Kyle and Victoria's passion is only getting hotter. If you thought their first steamy hookup was a one-time mistake, think again. According to Heinle, Victoria and Kyle aren't about to walk away from each other. Instead, they're diving headfirst into a secret affair that quickly becomes impossible to resist. The actress explained that neither character expects anyone to discover what's happening behind closed doors. They're simply enjoying the excitement of sneaking around, without stopping to think about the devastating consequences waiting around the corner. That's what makes this storyline so dangerous. Victoria has always been drawn to relationships that blur the lines between business and personal life, while Kyle has repeatedly found himself making impulsive, romantic decisions. Together, they're creating the perfect recipe for explosive soap opera chaos. What's especially interesting is that Heinle says they're not even discussing love yet. Instead of rushing into declarations of forever, they're caught up in the thrill of secrecy, stolen moments, and forbidden attraction. That slower emotional buildup could make the eventual heartbreak even more devastating when reality finally catches up with them. 2. Claire could become the biggest complication. The affair isn't just scandalous because of the age gap. It's also because of the complicated family connections that surround both characters. Victoria isn't entering this romance without hesitation. Heinle revealed that her character begins questioning Claire's true feelings for Kyle, creating another emotional layer to an already messy situation. That uncertainty changes everything. If Claire still has unresolved feelings for Kyle, or if Victoria merely believes she does, the affair suddenly becomes much more personal. Fans have watched Claire fight for acceptance within the Newman family while navigating complicated relationships of her own. Throwing Kyle and Victoria's secret into that mix could create emotional fractures that spread throughout the entire Newman and Abbott clans. And let's be honest, Genoa City's secrets never stay buried forever. Every hidden glance, every suspicious disappearance, and every convenient excuse becomes another opportunity for someone to connect the dots. Whether it's Nikki noticing Victoria's unusual behavior, Jack sensing something's off with Kyle, or Victor uncovering the truth through one of his many schemes, this secret feels destined to explode in spectacular fashion. The only real question is who discovers it first. 3. The new writers are planning a long game. Perhaps Heinle's most intriguing reveal has nothing to do with the romance itself. Instead, it points toward the future of the young and the restless. With new co-head writers Jamie Giddens and Dan O'Connor guiding upcoming storylines, Heinle hinted that Victoria and Kyle's affair is being designed as a long-running arc rather than a quick shock twist. That's welcome news for viewers who enjoy slow-burning soap drama. Instead of exposing the affair immediately, the creative team appears interested in building weeks, or even months, of close calls, near discoveries, and escalating tension before the truth finally detonates. Heinle even admitted she hopes the writers keep the secret alive for as long as possible, because every extra close call makes the eventual reveal even more satisfying. The actress described the storyline as a work in progress, suggesting the writers remain flexible about where the relationship ultimately leads. That uncertainty could actually work in the show's favor. If the chemistry between Victoria and Kyle continues resonating with audiences, the romance could evolve into something neither character originally expected, or it could implode spectacularly. Either outcome feels perfectly suited for Genoa City's endlessly complicated world. Why this pairing has fans talking. Victoria and Kyle weren't exactly an obvious romantic match. Their history has largely revolved around family loyalties, corporate battles, and overlapping Abbott-Newman drama. Yet, that's precisely why the pairing has generated so much conversation. Unexpected couples often create the biggest waves on daytime television. The relationship also flips familiar dynamics upside down. Victoria is usually portrayed as the confident executive with years of experience navigating power struggles. Kyle, meanwhile, has spent much of his adult life wrestling with maturity, responsibility, and complicated romances. Watching those worlds collide creates fresh storytelling possibilities that long-time viewers haven't seen before. The added wrinkle of their family's deep-rooted rivalry only raises the stakes further. Victor Newman has never tolerated threats to his family's reputation. Jack Abbott won't appreciate Kyle creating another scandal, and Claire could become collateral damage before she even realizes what's happening. The countdown to disaster begins. One thing seems increasingly certain. This affair isn't ending quietly. Every secret rendezvous pushes Victoria and Kyle closer to the moment when someone opens the wrong door, overhears the wrong conversation, or uncovers evidence neither of them anticipated. When that day arrives, the shockwaves won't stop with the couple themselves. The Newman and Abbott families could find themselves pulled into another emotional war, complete with betrayals, accusations, and impossible choices. For now, though, Victoria and Kyle remain convinced they're untouchable. In Genoa City, that's usually the most dangerous mistake anyone can make. And if Amelia Heinle's teasing proves accurate, The Young and the Restless is setting the stage for one of its biggest long-term romantic scandals in recent memory. One filled with close calls, family conflict, and a reveal that's likely to leave multiple lives changed forever.